Life can be unpredictable. There are certain events that you can't avoid, but you can't always be prepared. Wise Company offers healthy, real food that is prepared in a matter of minutes just by adding a little bit of water. It's perfect for emergencies and long-term storage. Here with more information about Wise Foods is Jack Shields, the CEO. Welcome.
Hi, Elsa. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm glad that you're here because I wanted to talk to you about when it comes to natural disasters or unforeseen weather events, why is it that we should not rely on government for food-related assistance, or why should we really rely on ourselves to get ready for these situations?
Sure. As we just saw with Hurricane Florence that hit the Carolinas, the government's first response is always going to be search and rescue first and primary. Secondly, they're going to open up the infrastructure, get emergency vehicles in, electrical crews so they get the electricity flown to nursing homes and hospitals. And then third down the list will be food and water. And with Hurricane Florence, we just saw that some 7 or 10 days after the hurricane struck the Carolinas, there were still areas that were inaccessible from the authorities to get in. So that's why it's important to take that responsibility on ourselves, because it becomes a third priority down the list for the local governments.
And as we are taking that responsibility for ourselves, why consider Wise Foods as opposed to just going to the grocery store and getting whatever?
Sure. We've all seen pictures of, the grocery stores where everybody runs at the last minute, gets the food, the perishables, the breads, the eggs. We've been in the business since 2009. This is our only business. We manufacture our own food in Salt Lake City. Everything's sourced domestically. So for about $3 a person per day, you can have the security of having your family well fed.
And it's going to last for a while then, right?
Yeah, our foods typically last 20 to 25 years based on what's in them. So it's not like you have to, cycle through every 2 or 3 years. It lasts a good long while. We're seeing that storms are becoming a little bit unpredictable. I mean, with Florence, it was due to go north into the higher North Carolina, but then at the last minute turned south. And if we remember back to Katrina, in 2005, it was due to hit the Florida Panhandle, and in the last 12 hours, it automatically veered west and hit New Orleans. So they're becoming more intense and more predictable, and it's important that everybody takes care of their loved ones and their family with the security of having the food available to them.
So, and that's what I was going to ask you. What would you say are the most prevalent disasters in our city and state, and how do you guys really help prepare for them? Is it just having the food on hand and giving us peace of mind in case that happens?
Well, with almost all disasters, when we look at them across the country, they seem to have a water event. And I think in Baltimore, you've all gotten a lot of rain here over the last few months. Our food typically comes in watertight buckets that are, because those water events are able to last through those. But the water event that is associated with hurricanes and tornadoes and flooding is always there with a water element to it.
It is really, really smart. Where can our viewers learn more about emergency food needs and bringing home Wise Foods?
Sure. So if you want to talk to one of our food specialists, you can call us at 1-800-820-1329. And if you're a little bit unsure, they'll help you through and guide you through how big is your family and what you should have in stock. Or you can go to our website, which is wisefoodstorage.com.
Okay, super easy peasy. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.